Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the latest home video review from us here at FlickDirect, and for today's home video review, I'm here to talk to you all about one of my favorite films of all time coming to 4K, and that is Heat. In case if you guys have not seen Heat, to which all I'm going to say is this: how? I'm going to give you all the most concise and the most vague plot description possible, but trust me, it describes this movie to the T. Heat is essentially a character-driven cops and robbers. This film is starring such notable actors like Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Val Kilmer, Ashley Judd, Natalie Portman in one of her first film roles, and Tom Sizemore. I love everything about this movie, from Michael Mann's directing, the screenplay, the pitch-perfect and precise editing, Dante Spinotti's amazing cinematography, the action sequences, the drama. This is one of those movies that even though it's almost 3 hours long, I could spend hours upon hours watching the cat and mouse shit that this movie is. Getting right into the audio and video quality, starting off with the video quality, Heat in 4K is presented on an aspect ratio of 240 by 1, and I gotta tell you guys, Heat looks pretty fantastic on 4K. Now, I will say this much: Heat unfortunately isn't one of the best transfers to 4K I've seen out there. It's a fantastic one, but unfortunately isn't one of the best. There are some minor things I noticed, and I will point those out. Like, for example, there are a couple of shots that don't look as clean and as up to date with the rest of the shots of the film, and I will say, in the nighttime sequences, there is a little bit of a yellow tinge that you'll see in some spots. Otherwise, the film looks absolutely fantastic. Heat, in terms of a color palette, is more blues and grays, and the grays do make sense because if you have seen Heat, you will know that when it comes to the cops and robbers, it does go into the more gray-like areas of that situation, looking at both sides of the coin, but nonetheless, the HDR gray does bring out a little bit more color. Going on to the audio quality, Heat is on a 5.1 DTS HDMA track, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I would have loved to have heard this on a 7.1 or even a Dolby Atmos track. I can't imagine how this film would have sounded on a Dolby Atmos track, especially the climatic robbery sequence. I mean, oh, wow. With that being said, do not underestimate the 5.1 track here, because the 5.1 track here is thunderous and full of life. Heat is a film that is primarily character-driven and dialogue-driven with spurts of action, in particular the opening, and there's bits and pieces where there is some gunfire, especially like I mentioned the climatic battle sequence, and near the very end. Dialogue is crystal clear. The original score sounds absolutely amazing. I think it sounds like it's overpowering one another. A lot of you are wondering how this soundscape sounds with that robbery sequence, and I can tell you guys right now, it is thunderous to say the least. And I know I've said thunderous earlier, but trust me when I say this, guys. This sequence with the 5.1 track is absolutely incredible. The echoes, the bass response, the gunshots, the fire, the crackling, not to mention as well hearing tires being blown out, the windshields being shot at. Finally, moving on to the special features, Heat in 4K only has one feature, which is an audio commentary with Michael Mann. However, the Blu-ray side, however, comes with a lot more. For example, there is a great Q&A with Michael Mann and Christopher Nolan. There's a 3-part documentary, there's deleted scenes, and more. All in all, what we have here is an absolute masterpiece, one of my favorite films of all time, that comes to 4K with fantastic video, great, in fact, thunderous audio, with some great special features. So guys, all I'm going to say is this: if you haven't already seen Heat, pick this movie up. If you've wondered what it looks like in 4K, I can tell you right now, it looks fantastic, but nonetheless, pick this up. I hope you all enjoyed my home video review of Heat in 4K. If so, please hit that like button, also share, and don't forget the subscribe button and the notification bell for our latest home video review goes live. If you guys want to see it for previous 2 home video reviews, please click either right there or right there. And of course, until our next home video review goes live, we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys. Hit like, smash subscribe, and get notified for when our reviews, interviews, and news go live.